Everyone, so today we're going to unpack a new filter for the aquarium. We decided to try it and to see if the product is actually worth it. So let's unpack it and see what we have here inside of the box. It looks well packed. It doesn't look too heavy, so I don't know about the quality, so I'm going to check that out. Maybe I need to remove something else first. So we have this box, and we will get into it soon enough. And then over here, we have the actual filter. So let me put this to the side. There's nothing else in here. So here it is, the filter. And I don't know if you can actually see it that well, but I'll make some shots of it so you can actually see it. Okay. So they say it's 850 liters per hour filter. I think might be too much in terms of media capacity. I would say, because I don't have any information about it actually, I would say that it's at best 2 to 3 liters of filter media that you can put in here. But let's open this up and check what we have here, and we'll go along with that. All right, so to open the filter, I understood that we actually have this thing over here we need to explore, but it basically open with side protections and locks, and you just remove it. Okay. This is all of it is very plastic, but also do other brands. So in here, this must be some sort of pre-filtration system. No, this is the pump, or not the pump, but where you can actually fill in your filter. So let's put this one to the side and let's check what we actually have in here. So in here, we will have a basket with a thin one, but I think it looks okay. Can use some filter media and maybe put some Purigen to better clean the water. Then we have some drawers. So in total, we will have 2 drawers. So the 3 liters thing, it's more like 2 liters probably. So some mechanical filtration here. I can hear some of it comes with some filter media. Okay, so there's already some filter media in here. I will probably change this one because I already have it on a filter, and I rather have other options as filter media, so I'm not going to use this one. And we have this one, which is basically an aquarium pump to work as a mechanical filtration. So this is what we have in here. Really think it's side mistaken, and now this one, and then there's another one that you can put on top. And basically, I need to read a little bit more about the manual, but there's something here about UVC and then a bunch of 24, 8 or 4 hours. So the plugs are in and out, and that's pretty much it for the filter. So there's the pump. The pump, I know it's a 10 watts pump. So I don't know if it's going to last that long, but although it is all very plastic, all the other filter brands have the same thing. So they're all made of plastic, which makes sense unless you're using ADA, which is more of aluminium solution, but it actually looks steadier like this now that I'm using it. So let's put this into the side and actually see what we have inside the box that was with it. So it's going to be some tubing and some of the other tools. So inside of the box, this is what we will find. Like I said, tubing. I would say that we have some options for inflow and outflow. Okay, so we have those ones that for people that want to have this type of outflow. There's another option here for outflow. This would be quite interesting in another perspective. So this is another interesting option. It already brings a skimmer. It's a plastic one, but it actually surprised me to have this. Usually you have to buy this as another option. So quite interesting. Then you have some more connections, more, I don't know the name in English, sorry, but it is what it is. Then we have the actual connections to the filter. So I would say in and out. Oh, the way this works is quite interesting. So you just press here and it goes in there. This is a quite interesting solution. Well, this doesn't rotate at all, so it says open. Oh, it rotates. So an interesting thing is that you can actually close the in and out flows without actually disconnecting the filter. I wouldn't recommend it, but they also have this, two connections for in and out, okay? And a bunch of other pieces to using the filter. I'm just gonna drop them here so you can actually see this better. So this one for the inflow. Oh, it's quite an interesting approach. Some options here. This doesn't fit, but there's definitely some options in here. So I would say maybe this for the inflow. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll check it. There's also an option for the outflow with where it can oxygenate the water. So another interesting approach. And there's a not new, but a tube. This is a glass thing, which I actually don't know why or the use, but I'll give it a look and see what it is. Okay? I'm probably gonna set it up today, and if I have the ability, I'll show it then in a short or something like that. Cool? So let's put it to the test, and then I'll come back to you and follow along through shorts or